me to go forward? Do I bring this back a little bit? Can you hear what I'm saying?
Say again, sorry.
You need to figure out the mat.
Okay.
I'd say bring it back a small bit, or will I bring this back a small bit?
Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to this evening's, what day is today? Tuesday evening's practice, Tuesday evening's class. So this evening, what I'd like to focus on are the hips. And this sequence is suitable for all levels. But there's one line I'd like you to just take hold of, just to kind of dig into, is to follow the body, not the posture. So listen to the body. So follow the body and not the posture. Suitable for all levels. We'll take it nice and slow, take it nice and gentle. Hopefully with effect. So we want to focus on the hips. But just for a moment, come to a standing position at the top of your mats. Spreading the toes wide, feet are hip width apart. Ground down firmly to the soles of the feet. Gently rest the palms of your hands by your side. Move the palms of the hands forward. And create starfish palms. Energize the arms, hands, the fingers. What I'd like you to do is very gently, take a gentle sway. Very gently swaying to the left. Very gently swaying to the right. And feel all four corners of the soles of your feet. Tone and release as you softly sway to the left. Softly swaying to the right. Energizing the right leg and energizing the left leg as you softly tone and release. Match the tone of the palms of the hands with the soles of the feet, pushing the floor away. Gently continue with your sway. But very gently, start to take soft, slow, gentle momentum to your inhale breath. The expansion of your ribcage on the inhale breath. The slow release to your out breath as you slowly draw up the navel to the spine. Take time to center yourself and take time to let go of whatever it is you're holding on to. It's your half hour, your class, it's your time. So take time to center yourself. Gently disconnect from the outside world. Matching the toe, the soles of the feet, the palms of the hands. Gently take the center of gravity to center and spread the weight evenly. Rise up on the inhale, gently lifting out of the hips, lifting out of the shoulder blades, gently touching the seat. Push the breath out of the body on the exhale. Soften the right knee, soften the left knee. Surrender to standing forward fold. Tenderly step back with the right foot. Gently soften the right knee, align the left knee with the left hand. Rise up on the inhale breath. Stretch the front of the body. Push the breath out of the body on the exhale breath. Sway the palms and hands forward. Gently come off the right knee. Gently step forward the right foot. And softly transition to the left side. Link the movement with your breath, the full expanse of the inhale. The full expanse of the exhale. Tenderly stepping back with the left foot, softening the left knee. Rising up on the inhale. Stretch the front of the body. Push the breath out of the body on the out breath. Floating the palms and the hands forward. Gently coming off the left knee. Gently step forward with the left foot. Continue with your modification of Surya Namaskar. Sun salutation. Taking 3 cycles on the right side, 3 cycles on the left side. Exhale. Gently step back with the right foot, soften the right. Rise up on the inhale breath. Stretch the front of the body. Push the breath out of the body on the exhale breath. Gently come off the right knee, step forward the right foot, and continue with your flow. Enjoy the flow. Exhale. Tenderly step back with the left foot, soften the left knee. Rise up on the inhale breath. Stretch the front of the body. Float the palms of hands forward on your out breath. Gently on the inhale breath, step forward the left foot. Continue transition to the right side. Exhale. The full expanse of the exhale. Flow into your inhale breath, step back with the right foot. Rise up. Stretch the front of the body. Push the breath out of the body on the out breath. Flow into your inhale breath. The body rises up on the inhale. Transition to the left side. Exhale. Tenderly step back with the left foot, soften the left knee. Rise up on the inhale. Complete inhale. Exhale. Tenderly step forward the left. Taking one flow on the right side. One flow on the left side. Exhale. Breathe soft, breathe slow when warming up. Step back with the right foot, soften the right knee, rest the right knee. Rise up on the inhale breath, stretch the front of the body. Exhale. Step forward with the right foot. Rise up on the inhale breath. Stretch the front of the body. Exhale. Gently step back with the left foot. Soften the left knee. Rest the left knee. Rise up on the inhale breath. Push the breath out of the body on the exhale breath. Gently step forward with the left foot. Uncurl the body. Rest the palms of your hands by your side. Take time to reframe. Take that gentle swing. Softly swaying to the left. Softly swaying to the right. And take a moment. Very softly and very gently, take the center of gravity to center. Take the palms of the hands in prayer position. Sway the center of gravity to the left as you ground down firmly to the sole of the left foot. Energize the left leg, push the man leg. Slowly release the right leg, point firmly to the toes. Energize the standing leg. And take a moment. Very gently take a softening of the right knee. Align the right knee with the right hip. Align the right knee with the right ankle. Release the palms of hands. Place the palms of hands around the right knee. Gently hug the right knee deep into your chest. Keep the standing leg strong. Push the mat away. Push the floor away. Very softly and gently release the left hand. Open the right knee to the right. Slowly release the hip flexor on the right side. Gently release the sole of the right foot. Rest the sole of the right foot on the inner right calf. Take the palms of hands in prayer position. We softly transition to standing 3. Keep the hips level. Softly open the right knee to the right. Find your focal point. Keep your concentration strong. Keep the standing leg strong. Very softly and very gently, releasing the rest of the sole of the right foot to the mat. And come to your sway. Softly swaying to the right. Softly swaying to the left. But softening, releasing, hips right side, hips left side. Shift the weight to the right. Ground down firm to the sole of the right foot. Release and extend the left leg. Point firmly to the toe. Keep the standing leg strong. Push the mat away. Push the floor away. Energizing the standing leg, firming the standing leg. Very softly take a flex off the left knee. Align the left hip with the left knee. Align the left knee with the left ankle. Slowly release the palms of the hands. Bind the palms of the hands around the left knee. Hug the bent left knee deep into the chest. Keep the standing leg strong. Softly release the right hand. Open the left knee to the left. Release the left foot. Cushion the sole of the left foot to the inner right calf. Take the palms of the hands in prayer position. Transitioning to standing 3. Find your focal point. Keep the standing leg strong. Keep your focus strong. Keep the hips level. Take a moment. Gently in your own time, release and rest the sole of the left foot to the mat. Your feet are hip width apart. Take a moment to reframe. Come to your sway. Softly sway to the left, softly sway to the right. Take a moment to center yourself. Take a moment to ground yourself. Very gently step the whole of the left foot to the left. Angle the sole of the left foot. Take the sole of the right foot, take the right foot to the right, angling the sole of the feet. Toes out, heels in. Align the spine as you grow tall. Float to your inhale. Gently on your out breath, take a softening off the right knee, take a softening off the left knee. Slowly sink the hips and sink the sitting bone. Gently on your inhale breath, push the floor away. Grow tall on your inhale breath. Softly on your out breath, soften the right knee, soften the left knee. Visualize that you're aligning the hip with the knee with the second toe. Grow tall on the inhale breath, push the floor away. Softly on the out breath, soften the right knee, soften the left knee. Gently open the left knee to the left, open the right knee to the right. There's an option here. If you wish, release the palms of the hands, take the right palm to the inner right groin, take the left palm to the inner left groin, and flow with your breath. Growing tall on the inhale. Sinking the hips on the exhale breath, pushing the right knee to the right, pushing the left knee to the left. Modify the sound if you wish. Flow with your inhale. Softly on your out breath, sink the hips. Sink the sitting bones. Rest the right elbow to the inner right knee. Rest the left elbow to the inner left knee. Engage firmly with the elbows. Engage firmly with the knees. Resisting through the knees, resisting through the elbows. Gently, mindfully, tenderly on your inhale breath, take your awareness to the soles of the feet and slowly push the ground away. Grow tall on the inhale breath. Gently take the soles of the feet to the center of the mat. Your feet are hip width apart. And take time to take time to reframe. Notice the sensations in the right groin, the inner left groin. A slow release to the outer right hip. Slow release to the outer left hip. Gently take the center of gravity to the center. On the inhale breath, Extend the palms of hands in prayer position. So keep the elbows behind the ears and move into the space as you touch the seat. Note the space of the obliques on the right side, the obliques on the left side. Gently on the out breath, release the palms of hands and surrender to standing forward fold. Gently step back with the right foot. Gently step back with the left foot. Soften the right knee, soften the left knee. Very gently reframe or transition to neutral tabletop position. Very gently sway the hips deep to the left. From left, sway the hips back to center. From center, sway the hips deep to the right. From right, sway the hips deep to center. From center, sway the hips deep to the right. From right, sway the hips deep to center. From center, sway the hips deep to the left. Very slowly come back to neutral tabletop position. Gently curl the toes under. Prepare for your first dog of the day. Slowly release the knees and slowly float the hips, float the pelvis. High up onto your tippy toes. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the bones of the arms. Ground down to the palms and hands. Root down to the toes, root down to the pads of the soles of the feet. Softly on your exhale breath, soften the right knee, soften the left knee. Gently reframe or transition to tail. Gently on the inhale breath, slowly release the knees. Float the hips high up onto your tippy toes. Slowly release and extend the whole of the left leg. Take a flex of the left knee. Rest the left heel to your left cheek. Gently flex from the left ankle. Gently look back to the toes of the right foot. Float your inhale. Softly on your out breath, swivel the toes of the right foot to the left. Take the right heel to the right. Release the hips on the left side. Gently on your inhale, transition, reframe to downward facing dog. Push the mat away, push the floor away. Take it softly off the knees and gently transition, reframe to tail. Transitioning to the right side, release the hip flexor on the right side. Curl the toes under. Take the weight of the palm of the hands. You push the mat away, push the floor. Lengthen the arms, lengthen the bones of the arms. Float the hips high up onto your tippy toes. Slowly release and extend the whole of the right leg. Take a flex of the right knee. Rest the right heel to the right cheek. Flex the right ankle. Look back to the toes of the left foot. Float your inhale. Softly on your out breath, swivel the toes of the left foot to the right. Take the left heel to the left. Open the hips on the right side. Gently in your own time, reframe, transition to downward facing dog. Push the mat away. Push the floor away. Float the hips. Gently on your exhale breath, transition to tail. Take the toes together, bring the knees as wide as the mat. Toes together, knees as wide as the mat. Push the mat away on your inhale breath. Lift up, rise up. Softly on your out breath, sink the sitting bones deep into the heels. With one cycle gently on your inhale breath, lift up, rise up, lengthen the spine. Softly on your out breath, walk the palms and hands forward upon the mat. Rest the palms, rest the forearms, and softly rest your forehead. Sink the sitting bones deep into the heels. Breathe soft and breathe slow. Sinking the sitting bones deep into the heels. With micro movements, softly pedal the fingertips off the left hand. Softly pedal the fingertips off the right hand. Gently in your own time. Gently on your inhale breath. Softly rise up on the inhale breath and reframe, transition your body to tabletop position. Curl the toes under. Release the knees. Float into downward facing dog. Float the hips, float the pelvis. Gently release and extend the whole of the left leg. Complete the inhale. Three-legged dog. Softly on your out breath, take a flex of the left knee. Point the left knee, rest the left knee to the left wrist. Sweep the left foot to the right hip. Release and extend the whole of the right leg as we transition to pigeon. Resting the left knee to the left wrist. Sweeping the left foot to the right hip. Just for a moment, take note of your left knee. Bring the left knee wider than the left hip. The left knee wider than the left hip. Push the mat away. Push the floor. If you wish, come high up onto your fingertips. Make the front of the body long. Make the neck long and magnetize through the crown of your head. Take your awareness to the whole of the right leg. Curl the toes under. Softly come off the right knee and push out through the right hip. Observe the increasing sensations on the left hip. Take a note that the left knee is wider than the left hip. If the sensations are becoming too intense, feel free to modify, adjust. Gently on your inhale breath, so you make the front of the body long, draw your heart forward. With the neck long, magnetize through the crown. To advance the asana, float your inhale. Gently on the out breath, softly fold from the hips, crease from the hips, tilt from the hips. Take the palms of the hands in prayer position, walking the palms of the hands forward. Rest on the outer edge of the palms of the hands. Gently rest on the floor. Softly lower your forehead. Follow your body, not the posture. Observe sensations on the left hip. Push out firmly through the right heel. Tone, energize the right leg. Mindfully coming out of pigeon. Take the palms of hands to tabletop position. Slowly push the mat away. As we come out of pigeon, flow into downward facing dog. Gently on your inhale breath, sweep the left foot to the back of the mat. Push the mat away. Push the floor away. Reframe to downward facing dog. Notice the space on the left hip, the freedom on the left hip. Gently transition to the right side. Gently on your inner leg, release and extend the whole of the right leg. Three-legged dog. Softly on your out breath, take a softening flex off at the right knee. Rest the right knee to the right wrist. Sweep the right foot to the left. Release and extend the whole of the left leg. Slowly sinking the right hip, steeping the right hip, increasing the sensations in the right hip. Curl the toes under off the left foot. Softly come off the left knee. Push out through the left hip. Walk the palms and hands back. If resting the palms and hands is too intense, rest on the fingertips. Slowly make the front of the body long. Draw your heart forward. Need to keep the neck long. Need to keep magnetized through the crown of the head long, the neck long. The front of the body. Tone the left leg. Push out through the left hip. Make note that the right knee is wider than the right hip. Feel free to modify. The golden rule is no pain. Advance the asana. Go tall on the inhale. Softly folding from your hips, creasing from the hips. Gently taking the palms and hands in prayer position. Resting on the outer edge of the palms and hands. Resting on the forearms. Softly lower the crown of your head. Note the sensations in the right hip. Push out firmly through the left hip. Bring tone to the left. Remain to keep the left leg active. Releasing from pigeon, mindfully and tenderly. Take the palms and hands in tabletop position. Walk the palms and hands back the mat. Slowly push the floor away, push the mat. Releasing from pigeon, transition to downward facing dog. Curling the toes, the left foot under soft, come on off the left knee. Gently on your inner breath, sweep the right foot to the back of the mat. Float the hips, float the palms, high up onto your tippy toes. Gently lower the soles of the feet to the mat. Inhale high up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, lower the soles of the feet. Gently high up onto your tippy toes. Take a soften of both knees, rest the knees to the mat, rest the knees. Release the front of the feet. Zip the inner legs together. Sink the sitting bones deep into the heels. Walk the palms, hands. Take the palms, hands softly behind the right hip, softly behind the left. Fingertips pointed forward. Softly lean back into the palms, hands. Push the mat away, push the floor away. Open your heart to the sea. Remain at relative tension in your neck. Try not to drop the head, try not to hang the neck. Remain at relative tension. Gently on the inner breath. Root down to the palms and hands. Ground down to the front of the feet, ground down to the shins. Open your heart to the sea. Very mindfully and very tenderly. So we push the mat away, push the floor away, as we reframe to thunderbolt position. From thunderbolt position, come to a neutral seated position in the center of your mat. Very gently take a flex of the right knee. Take a flex of the left knee. Softly open the soles of the feet, so the soles of the feet come together. Release the palms of the hands, gently clasp the right foot, gently clasp the left foot. Walk the heels toward your center, walk the heels toward your twin. Engage fully with the soles of the feet. Rest the right forearm to the inner right calf. Rest the left forearm to the inner left. Gently on your in breath, visualize a long back, a straight spine, sit tall. Magnetize through the crown of your head. Gently on the exhale breath, engage firmly with the forearms as you softly push the right knee to the right. Gently push the left knee to the left. Take 2 cycles. Each cycle is an inhale and an exhale. Growing tall, preparing on the inhale breath. Softly increasing the sensations on your exhale breath. As you engage with the forearms, softly pushing the right knee to the right. Take 1 cycle. Increase the sensations on your exhale. Prepare on your inhale. Long back, straight spine. Engage the forearms on the exhale. Take a moment. Bring in slow release to the hip flexors, right side and left side. Softly, very gently. Release and extend the whole of the neck and legs long to the back. Rest the palms of the hands. Take the right palm softly below the right knee, left palm softly below the left knee. Sit tall, grow tall on your inhale. Softly on the exhale. Gently vertebrae by vertebrae. Softly lower your body to the mat. Gently lower your body to the floor. Extend the palms of the hands wide off the mat. Hold the palms of the hands. Keep the arms at 90-degree angle. Gently take a flex of the right knee, take a flex of the left knee. Rest the soles of the feet. So we release the sole of the right foot off the mat. So we start drawing the right knee to your chest. Open the right knee to the right. Rest the whole of the right foot gently on the left knee. Open the right knee to the right. So you release the right arm. Rest the right hand to the inner right knee. Float in. Softly on the exhale breath, push the right knee away. Take 2 sides. Float in. Softly on your exhale breath, push the right knee away. Bring in space to the right hip. Take it 1 side. Float in. Softly on the exhale breath, softly push the right knee away. Very gently release the right palm. Stack the right knee over the left knee as you sit in the chair. Stack the right knee over the left knee as you try to sit in the chair. Float in. Softly on your out breath, sway both knees to the right. Softly turn your head, your nose, your chin, and gently look over your left shoulder. Remain to keep your shoulder blades connected to the mat, connected to the floor. Bring space to the left hip. Remain to keep the shoulder blades grounded to the mat. Bring space to the left hip. Very gently, in your own time, softly come to center. Release the right leg. Release the sole of the left foot. Draw the left knee toward your chest. Open the left knee to the left. Rest the left foot on the right knee. If you wish to increase the sensations, slowly take the right heel to your right cheek. Release the left palm. Press the left palm inside the left knee and softly push the left knee away. 2 seconds. Full expanse of your knee. Bring in space to the left hip on your exhale as you softly push the left knee away. Very gently flow into seated chair. Stack the left knee over the right knee. Flow to your knee. Softly on your out breath, sway both knees to the left. Softly turn your head, your over your chin. Gently look over your right shoulder. Connect down to the shoulder blades. Letting the shoulders connect to the ground. Gently on your inhale, softly transition to second. Release the left knee from the right knee. Rest the soles of the feet to the mat. Very gently transition to resting cobble. Open the right knee to the right, open the left knee to the left. Gently keep the soles of the feet together. Allow the right knee to softly open, allow the left knee to softly release. Rest the palms of your hands on yourself. Soften your eyes, your eyebrows, and your jaw. Bring relative stillness to your body. Be gently in your own time. Transition to Savasana. Release and extend the whole of the right leg. Release and extend the whole of the left leg. Allow the feet to flop with the power. Relax the muscles as you let go. Just sink into your mat, bend into your mat. As you listen to your breath, get the exhale that little bit longer than the inhale. Melt into your mat. Super slow inhale. Soft, slow, extended exhale. Your own time. Roll onto your right hand side, push the floor away. Meet me in Sukhasana, cross-legged as you sit pose. As we seal off Tuesday evening's class, Tuesday evening's practice. The palms and hands in prayer position. Gently align the spine. Thank you for joining me at the mat this Tuesday evening. We hope you enjoy. Rest well. Namaste. Beautiful.
You didn't press it. You didn't, Dad.